Alright, in today's vlog come podcast, I talk about why I feel 9 out of 10 students would fail or would not make it really big in digital marketing. Let's start the vlog for today. In today's vlog come podcast, I want to talk about an important issue or a concern that I've had for the last few months. And it's just looking at the overall data, and I get to personally interact with a lot of people trying to learn digital marketing or enter the digital field. And looking at the behavior of a lot of students, it's been a little concerning for me because I realized that, and it's not just with students who come in to do courses with us, but I feel it's a trend in general. And that when people are looking at doing courses, most people who are trying to get into digital are only concerned about learning the technicalities. Now, of course, digital is technical, right? You are marketing online, so you should be aware of all the technicalities of how Facebook works, how Google works, how do you buy media space, and how do you create campaigns and stuff. That's fair. That's really fair, and that's well and good. But my concern starts here. Most people, 9 out of 10, are not bothered or have no inclination to learn what exactly is marketing, or have no understanding of what marketing is, even after they complete courses, right? And that's, I think, a fair analysis coming from speaking to a lot of students, talking to a lot of students during our courses itself. Most people have no major hunger or curiosity to understand what really needs to be communicated in a marketing message. Now, when you're trying to learn digital, most people are focused on learning, hey, how do I create a Facebook campaign? How do I send across bulk messages on WhatsApp? Or what's the new whole thing about WhatsApp for business? Or, how do I, use the right hashtags on Instagram? All that is awesome, well and good. But we live in a world which is very noisy, very cluttered. Everybody's pushing across so many messages, marketing messages to their target audiences, and that's because it's very inexpensive, so everybody's doing that. Do you think about how many people actually open all these bulk messages? Right? I'm sure you as an individual must be getting so many broadcast messages on WhatsApp, must be getting tons of emails every single day, must be seeing so many ads on Facebook, Google, Instagram, and different platforms. How many of these content pieces that you receive do you engage with? I'm betting that not a lot, right? Because I personally don't. I delete most of it, I block most of it, and probably I mark spam to most of it, which are really spammed. So then how do you actually break through all the clutter that there is out there on WhatsApp, Instagram, Google, and all the other places, and actually get people to stop by, pay attention to your marketing message, and actually look forward to it, right? Because I have people who look forward to my emails and or to hear from me. Now, when I do not send out emails for about a week, if I'm tied up with stuff, people actually drop in an email asking, hey, are you all right? We haven't received your emails. Are we out of your list, or what's happening, right? So now this is where most people don't realize that marketing is to an extent about communicating and building that trust and getting that space in people's mind and heart where they, with permission, wait to hear your marketing message. Now, the biggest concern that I've had with people is when you ask people who say that they are digital marketing experts, or people who do courses, at the end of it, when I ask them the question, what exactly is marketing, or how do you define marketing, most people have no answer, right? Because all they were focused on learning is the technicalities, which is, I stress that it's important, but you're just learning platforms which may not survive in the next 10 years, right? All the platforms that you're so focused on may eventually be gone, and then you have to learn a new platform where you have an edge, or where you could get an edge in your career or in your business, is once you realize that, hey, these are the technicalities in the ways in which I need to use the platform. But if you realize, how do you craft an amazing message that your target audience looks forward to, or what exactly are they expecting in terms of products and services? What are the pain points that they go through every single night, or stuff like that? Understanding your customer behavior, their experience. So once you get into that, you are at a completely different level. When I talk to 10 people sitting in the classroom, I know 9 out of 10 aren't really keen on that stuff. Although I try and push the content hard, I push people in getting a deeper insight into learning storytelling, learning human behavior, and the whole theory bit behind how the human mind works and why that is important for marketing. Most people don't even at that point, most people don't have a major inclination to get into all of that, because they are happy and content learning how, or finding out about a new tool that'll do a bulk broadcast of WhatsApp messages, or a new tool that'll do a broadcast of email, all the thousands of emails at one shot, and stuff like that. Tools are great. Tools wouldn't survive. A great example would be, we used to teach this really amazing tool which automated stuff on LinkedIn. And now in the last couple of months, LinkedIn has banned the tool. So now everybody who used the tool to spam people, gone, right? The entire thing is gone. Their LinkedIn accounts are gone. So tools are very temporary. And even if you're using tools to broadcast your message to thousands of your LinkedIn connection, but eventually everybody of them would mark you spam, because you're just spamming them. You're not taking the time to listen to them, to understand their needs, their requirements, and creating a custom message that should be sent out. So marketing is more about the message, not about the media. When I talk about the internet, Facebook, Google, YouTube, and all the other platforms, they're nothing but media. Right? They're media outlets, or they're media channels through which you broadcast your message. And digital marketing is nothing but broadcasting your marketing message using all the digital channels. So one part is great, where people are focused on learning the digital platforms and the media, but most people, 9 out of 10, have no fucking understanding of what a good marketing message is like, or what exactly is marketing. It's all about building trust at every step in your marketing communication, right? Marketing is nothing but trying to build that trust with your target audience, so that they eventually buy the products and services for the brand that you're trying to market. So I think, like, if you are an aspiring digital marketing student, or if you are already a digital marketing expert, I think it's never too late to focus on learning how to create a great marketing message, right? So learn the technicalities, but unless you focus on the main stuff, which is marketing, unless you try and understand what is marketing, learn what is marketing, and actually apply the real marketing principles, I don't see people having a really big future, or a really big, like a really amazing career ahead in digital marketing, because sooner or later you'll be replaced by bots or AI tools who can create much better campaigns based on data and all the other factors. So if you aspire to be a great digital marketer, or aspire to grow your business with digital marketing, build your brand, or have a great career in this field, learn marketing, right? Try and get focused on that. I know most people, or most places, do not teach or go really in depth into what is marketing. Most places are focused on what is, like, how to create Google campaigns, YouTube campaigns, Facebook campaigns, and I completely understand, because they are serving the demand, right? Because students demand that, so the places are serving you what exactly is your demand. And that's one reason I feel people who come to do our courses either love it, or could be like, hey, why is he getting so much into this, which they realize at the end of the course that, hey, everything that I spoke about, and getting into all of these different aspects to really understand what is marketing, was so freaking important, because eventually it's all about learning. Like, why do you think people in the agency, like the traditional advertising agencies, get paid such a big amount, right? Think about Ogilvy. just created great marketing messages which were then distributed. And when I say he just created, I mean, like, that is the most important things. Before people misconstrue my statement, he created the most important thing, which was a great marketing message, which was eventually distributed through different media platforms like newspaper, television, radio. But the key was the marketing message that Ogilvy created, right? For the Dove campaigns, like, go read his book, Ogilvy on Advertising. Amazing guy. And why did he get paid a huge amount, and why did people who were only buying media to place his ad copies in newspapers and television get paid a much lesser amount comparatively? Because Ogilvy sold the product. He understood what marketing was. So if you're learning digital marketing without learning marketing, that's not really going to go a long way. So my plea to you guys, if you want to be like really successful in this field, is read Ogilvy, read great copywriters, right, from Gary Halberts to the Dan Kennedys to the J. Abrams, and really get to understand and go deeper into the whole marketing understanding, right? Read the book Perennial Marketing by Ryan Holiday, and the book talks about why certain campaigns which start really with not a huge virality at the start but are great performers in the long 10-year 15-year period, right? So once you understand all these things, once you understand really what marketing is, you realize that the platforms are not the key, right? Platform is temporary. What is key is the marketing message, and very few people understand that and are great at it. So if you are great at it, you will have a fucking amazing career, and money would never be an issue. So I hope I was able to drive my point, and like, even if it hurts some people, even if I get some negative comments saying from people that, hey, why do you say 9 out of 10 people would fail? But that's the factuality, that's the truth. You may not agree with it at this point, but you may realize it sooner or later. There's still time left, so if you start focusing on the marketing bit, you still have a huge advantage. You will have a huge advantage and a great edge in your career. I hope I was able to get my point across, and hope you are that one person, right, who comes to our next batch, or who is out there studying somewhere and who understands what marketing is, right? Be that one person, have that edge, and you will have a really successful career. So this was me, Karan Dharamsi, the CEO of the Marketing Nerdz, signing off from today's podcast. Well, I'm back to Mumbai from Ahmedabad. I look forward to doing more of these longer ones from the office. I'll talk to you soon. Have a great day, and make sure to hit the subscribe button and leave a review on iTunes.